When Marvel's biggest film of 2018, the exhilarating and surprisingly sad superhero ensemble Avengers: Infinity War, hit Netflix on December 25th, fans were delighted. A Christmas present from the home of heroes and the #1 streaming platform in the world, a chance to watch the supersized flick in their pajamas, sunk into the corner of their couch and hiding behind a bowl of popcorn, where no one could judge them for crying when Spider-Man said a tearful goodbye to Iron Man in the last few minutes of the film. Who wouldn't be excited by that? Unfortunately, elation turned to outrage for a vocal contingent of Marvel fans when Netflix users discovered the Infinity War plot summary. At the time the film hit the streaming site, its description read, "Superheroes amass to stop intergalactic sociopath Thanos from acquiring a full set of Infinity Stones and wiping out half of all life in the universe." As it turns out, some concerned movie watchers took issue with the use of the phrase intergalactic sociopath to describe Thanos, the purple-faced despot who committed mass genocide with a snap of his Infinity Gauntlet-adorned fingers. Some felt as though the label didn't completely fit, given how subjective and ill-defined some people consider the term sociopath to be. Thus, fans did what most everyone does nowadays when they need to blow off steam and have their thoughts heard. They headed to Twitter to air their grievances in true Festivus fashion. One wrote, "Isn't Thanos a psychopath, not a sociopath? Please correct me if my dumbass is wrong." Another had this to say, "Does this mean that Thanos knows that what he's doing is wrong but is doing it anyway because he's stubborn? Does he truly believe that wiping half of life from the universe is key to saving it?" One Marvel fan was certain that Netflix royally messed up in classifying Josh Brolin's Mad Titan as a sociopath, tweeting, "Really take issue with Netflix categorizing Thanos as a sociopath. He's clearly not." Of course, until we get Thanos on the couch, it's difficult to say with absolute certainty whether the Mad Titan has a diagnosable personality disorder at all. To summarize the two disorders in a not at all scientific way, the generally accepted difference between psychopathy and sociopathy is that a psychopathic individual will not feel empathy or have a sense of morality. Meanwhile, a sociopathic person, by contrast, does have a sense of morality, having the knowledge that a particular action is bad, but going ahead and doing it anyway. But despite these differences, the two terms are frequently conflated. And because none of us at home can truly know whether Thanos felt bad about eradicating half the universe's population, or if he knew that it was wrong but still did it anyway, it's not hard to see why some fans have confused the alien megalomaniac for being more of a remorseless psychopath than a regret-refusing sociopath. Want to see more of this debate? Of course you do. Back to the tweets. "He's a far more dangerous villain than a sociopath. He's obsessed with his own power and believes what he's doing is right." Another fan responded, tweeting, "That's actually a psychopath. Sociopaths can feel empathy and regret but ignore it to achieve their goal. Psychopathy is the absence of or impaired empathy." During the movie, Thanos did exhibit signs of remorse, especially when it came to Gamora. A sociopath is what he is. He cried, he showed remorse. People are confusing sociopathy with psychopathy. Psychopathy is the absence of remorse or empathy. As tired as you probably are of this discussion, imagine how everyone else on the internet felt. The result of the exhausting back and forth between the tweeting armchair psychiatrists was that many outlets on the internet started reporting that Netflix had actually changed the description of the movie to remove the word sociopath, instead describing Thanos as Invader Annihilator, so-called savior. Of course, as of the making of this video, opening up Infinity War on Netflix reveals the same sociopathic language as ever, at least for some users. It's unclear if these reports seem to indicate that Netflix has slowly begun rolling out a changed synopsis, or if some people are just getting confused by the two descriptions that Netflix includes on all of its movies. Just like the debate between whether Thanos is a psychopath and sociopath, this question is likewise pointless and frustrating. It is indeed a truly perfect note to close out the year of 2018. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about the Marvel Cinematic Universe are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.